Hi, I'm Abe Rogers. I run a multidisciplinary design unit called Abe Rogers Design. Recently we've been designing the May Design series, which is a large trade show.
And why I was so interested in Abe Rogers was I'd seen him at the Design Museum and a lot of the really aesthetic pieces of design. But he'd also done, in the UK we have a chain of restaurants called Pizza Express. So I'd actually seen him in a very functional environment, you know, where it was about getting customers in, making the experience fantastic.
Our philosophy is to create objects and environments that really engage the consumer.
You know, you've got to be bold, you've got to be colourful, which is Abe. Abe is all of those things.
But actually, it's never forgotten that whilst you've got the vibrant colours, people have to get a drink. They have to be able to plug their phone in or their iPad. You know, they have to be able to sit in comfort. You know, all the functions he's thought through and solved.
My background is as a carpenter. I was a cabinet maker for 10 years, and I've always been really excited and interested in making things and how things go together. And a lot of the influence in our design is about this notion of construction and trying to celebrate the mechanics of objects and of processes. What's special about May Design series this year is this very powerful element of light, working with LG Chemicals. And I've been watching how LG Chem have been really manoeuvring the market to create this extraordinary flat panel, which is almost like paper that self-illuminates. But most importantly is its versatility, a panel that you can apply to a surface and the surface then becomes alive.
It gives a designer lots of scope to integrate them into their design.
A panel that you can manipulate and turn into an object, which can be a self-illuminated object. What we built was a vibrant forest of cardboard tubes, painted in extraordinary colours. They explode out of this corporate mutual world and become a life of their own. And these cardboard tubes contain the exhibition hall and they contain the bar. But really to bring the bar alive, as the bar it becomes the social hub to an exhibition, we needed more than just colour and tubes and drinks. We needed a magical element.
Everybody's fighting for attention, particularly at a trade show. You've really got to make yourself noticed, otherwise you disappear. Lighting is an incredible, important part of that.
And we've been working with LG Chemicals with their new product, which is organic LED, to create a kind of an immersive forest of lights.
The design team worked with the piano wire to sort of display them. We worked out a very, very simple fixing method, and then the drivers and all the cabling is all hidden in the tubes.
When LG very kindly asked us to come up with ideas of what we could do with the extraordinary new organic LED, we wanted to find an application which couldn't really be done with any other material. And we wanted to celebrate its lightness, its directness. And they're such simple things, you know, to have so much light, I find really fascinating.
The beauty of this panel is it's very thin and very light. And so therefore you can maybe use it in situations that make it look like it's floating because it's very light.
It's a beautiful product, very, very simple.
So you don't need to have a lot of structure behind it.
Once we'd sort of built the crowns, if you like, it was very easy to offer them up to Ray and Harry, our contractors, to install them in the pipes. You know, some of them are at 4 meters high.
Very easy to handle. Every single one worked.
My favourite thing though is the rawness of it. I want to use it in its rawest essence. The idea that you can just attach 2 cables to it and it becomes alive.
The beauties of using the lights is that you do not need to be a qualified electrician.
플러스 마이너스만 내가 연결할 수 있으면은 디자인을 할 수 있겠구나 하는 생각이 들었어요. 그래서 여기를 자세히 보시면은 패널에 뒷면에 간단하게 접착 테이프를 붙이고 거기에다 그냥 케이블을 연결을 하고 플러그를 꽂으면 그냥 그걸로 끝이에요, 사실은요. 불이 들어오는 거죠.
There's always a lovely feel when you put your lights on and they work first time and everybody goes, ooh, it's just great. We really, really, really love them.
I mean, that's incredibly thin, isn't it? That's incredibly thin.
Well, that's the thing, it's so bright.
Yeah.
And everyone will be like, well, how does that work?
Really impressive elements of OLED is its organic nature. I mean, it feels like natural light. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than lying in a park when the wind is blowing and the leaves are moving and the dappled light's coming through, but being interrupted by the movement of the leaves. OLED has some of that magic to it.
Beautiful light that when you're actually stood in that area, it just feels very, very nice, very warm. And, you know, I hope that the visitors enjoy the space and can have a kind of cup of coffee in comfort.
I think what we're looking forward to doing going forward is how we can work with our architects and designers who are the most influential in the world. How can we take the next step of introducing them to the OLEDs in a way that will make their business successful?
There's so many applications that they could be used for. It's quite exciting. We're really looking forward to working more with the product.
I do not understand why more people, more architects and designers and artists are not playing with organic LED. I believe that LG Chem have really developed a unique product, and I can't wait for more future collaborations